my name's Yvonne Buckley. I'm Professor of Zoology here at Trinity College Dublin, and I am co-director of Climate which is the co-centre for Climate Biodiversity and Water. The kind of career I imagined when I was growing up was something involving travel, something involving science, and something involving writing. So I think, yes, I did actually describe my current career pretty well. I've been lucky enough to be able to work in Vietnam and Mexico, New Zealand, Australia, the UK, and now back in Ireland. So I've definitely fulfilled the travel bit. And then I do an awful lot of writing in my job. So I write papers, and I also write for public audiences and give presentations and that kind of thing. And then I use statistics and computer models and mathematics a lot in my job as well. So I've definitely hit all of those. I studied biology, a general biology degree at the University of Oxford. And that meant I took a variety of courses in plants and animals and biochemistry and statistics, and it was great. It was a really fantastic experience. So the degree that I studied definitely relates to my job now. I'm an ecologist, which means that I'm interested in how plants and animals interact with each other and with the environment. So the kind of work that I do now, where I'm looking at how climate and human land use affect different kinds of ecosystems, is really relevant to what I studied. But my original degree led on to further study. I did a PhD, which took me to Australia, New Zealand, and then I came back after that and worked in the UK for a couple of years. And all the way through, I've continued to pick up new skills. And I think that's one of the really exciting things about a career in environmental biology or just in climate area, is that there's new information coming out all the time. And really, it is a career of lifelong learning. My very first job was as a dog beautician. So I said I had my own business. I set up my own business when I was 15 or 16, grooming dogs. So that was a fun way to start out my career, and I learned a lot through that. I learned how to deal with people and deal with their dogs, but the people are definitely trickier. I've had a couple of fork in the path kind of moments in my career. The very first one of those was after I finished my PhD, I stayed on to do a postdoctoral research appointment in the same place, so that was kind of easy. But after a couple of years of that, I really couldn't see a future where I was. House prices were really high. This sounds really familiar to people. House prices were high in the UK. I couldn't see myself continuing on in the kind of career I was in, and I really wanted to move somewhere else. So at that point, I applied for 3 different jobs, one in Australia, one in New Zealand, and one in Fiji. And I also had my plan B in the back pocket, which was to leave academia entirely and to go into the public service. And I think it's really important that, while I had a passion for academia, I always had that plan B in my back pocket. And I still have a plan B. I think it's really healthy to have a plan B. So even if you're enjoying what you're doing, I think it's good to look around and see what else is out there that you could do. Because I don't think there's just one job for every person. I think that there is lots of different ways in which you can make a contribution and excel and have fun. What helped me to make those kinds of decisions was really by thinking about not just what I want my career to look like, but what I want my life to look like. So when I moved to my first academic job in Australia, I'd just gotten married. I was looking for an adventure. We were looking for somewhere new to start out our lives together. So I think it's really important as well to think about how your career fits with your broader life goals. And I continue to take that approach. Having a family and a couple of kids is really important to me. And having a career that fits in with that has been important. And that's one of the other forks in the road in my career path, was deciding to come back to Ireland with 2 small children and my husband 10 years ago now. And that was a great decision, but also it was part of a broader life goals kind of decision, not just a career decision.